What's up guys, Secret Survival here. Welcome back to another Bleach Rebirth of Souls video. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Sorry this video is a little late. The holidays really snuck up on me there. I had a lot of plans that I needed to attend, but I hope everybody had a good Christmas. I got what I wanted, which was more Bleach volumes to help fill out the collection. I'm only missing around like 30 volumes now. We have all the final arc down there, and then I think I have like 1 through 25, and then weirdly I have like 33, and then I'm missing like 33 through 53. But yeah, we're getting all the volumes slowly but surely. Now I just need more shelves to display it. But I hope everyone had a good Christmas. So we have a Shinji trailer to watch now. Now I know that we saw the previous special trailer, and I did say that if they came out with another like actual trailer for him the next day, that I would also make a video. So here it is, even though it's a little bit more delayed. Sorry about that, but I still haven't seen this trailer. I have seen some thumbnails for other people reacting to this trailer, and they're saying that this might be the first fumble of a character. So I'm interested to see what they mean by that. But I hope they do Shinji at least decently. I really hope so. I'm hoping to get some answers to what that Hiyori move was. I assume it's just a move, but I wonder if he maybe has some other visors in his other attacks. Or I saw someone theorize that they might split them up, like if Kensei is a playable character, then he might have a move that has like Mashiro in there, which would be interesting, although I would just prefer for all of them to be playable characters, you know, ideally. But I wouldn't be opposed to that, just to get them all in there and maybe teaming up, you know, as they're all visors. But enough rambling. Let's get right into the trailer. Let's watch it. First reactions, obviously we're going to just watch it and not pause at all, and then we're going to go back and break down the character, maybe theory craft on how his moves will work. And as they only show like 2 or 3 moves per character, we're going to maybe theory craft on what the other moves might be. So let's go ahead and get into this here. Let's take a look. Sakanade is like one of my favorite Zanpakutos, man. Shinji's just a really cool character. What?
I won't hold back.
His voice sounds a bit better here.
Stay focused.
Okay, that seems like it did multiple things. Okay, so Hiyori's a spiritual pressure move. Multi-teleport combo, sort of slash. It's hard to tell, like, I don't know if he's using... There's his hollow mask, nice. So that's just his awakening. So does he start in Shikai? Yeah, he does have Shikai out. Okay, it seems like he can combo off of Hiyori, which makes sense, because they're like a completely separate character. So I'm not sure if, like, his Zanpakuto is, like, doing anything to the opponent. Obviously, we'll have to go back and read, but... let's see. Characterized by a close combat style that forces the opponent to make a choice between 2 options by prediction. Okay. I could see how that could be messing with the senses a little bit. I was wondering if they're going to go all the way with, like, this character, like, changing your controls and stuff like that. I honestly really dislike when that's a mechanic in fighting games, so I wouldn't be surprised if they completely skipped over that. And I have a feeling that's what they're doing, and that's why people are saying that they like fumbled a character. But I don't know if that is the route to go with Shinji, especially if he's always using Shikai. I don't know. I could see it being a cool thing, but also I want it to be like decently hard to pull off, because having that done to you in a fighting game is so annoying, like so annoying. So let's go back and pause and break down this character now. Let's see what we have going on. Let's actually read, because a lot of his attacks just looked like attacks. Like he's teleporting around, he's cutting people. It looks kind of basic, not gonna lie. I know he has, well, I think one of his Keycon moves is the Cero when he's in hollow mask form, but Leader of the Visored, which has curmudgeonly members. Okay. He is a strategist who is good at reading the enemy and pulling off brilliant tricks on the spot. Okay, I'd say so. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Like that little twirl of the sword there. Signature move. Such fun / that's not it. Such fun. Shinji strides forward, casually spinning his Zanpakuto in hand. When struck by an attack, excluding a breaker, he swiftly counters with a precise flash. However, if no attack connects, he is left exposed, creating significant opening for the opponent. So he swiftly counters with a okay, so this is a counter. And if they don't throw out an attack, he's just left wide open. Interesting. That's high risk, high reward there. But it also looks like he's going to attack, so maybe they'll try to counter. And they'll like kind of panic. And let's see. That's not it. Activated by pressing forward and signature move in Sakanade's enhanced state. Shinji rotates his Zanpakuto while advancing. If successful, he slips behind the opponent for a following attack. So what do they mean by Sakanade's enhanced state? Is that maybe you have to go into a different state? There was no special condition for this character, so I'm not sure what Sakanade's enhanced state is. I don't think that's just his awakening, because they would have said like hollow for him. So he has different states of his sword that they didn't go over in this. Okay, let's slow this down and watch it, as I've been doing in the last couple breakdowns here, because this really helps kind of figure out what's going on with the move itself. So he walks forward. That's the counter right there. So he walks forward, kind of twirling his sword. If somebody attacks, then he counters and teleports behind him. And then he also can walk forward and press forward and signature move. Slips behind the opponent for a following attack. Okay. So like the little bio said there, they have to choose. Is he going to attack with the signature move and teleport behind me? Or is he going to try to counter something? So it puts the opponent in a really weird spot where they're like, I don't know if I should attack or if I should be waiting. If I had to guess, most people are going to go for the attack, at least early on. It'll be definitely very interesting to see where that move goes and like higher skill ceilings of Shinji, because that right there is already like a mix-up of, am I going to attack? Am I not going to attack? I actually really like that. That's pretty cool. See, I don't mind them doing stuff like that, where I know Sakanade like messes with the five senses, but also in a gameplay mechanic, like he's messing with your sense to play the game. You know, like I know it's not physically like he smells different or like, you know, but it is interesting, like, because him just reversing your controls, I think would be like an easy way out. So I'm interested in what they're cooking up with this already. Let's see. That's quality. Sorry, my cat's being really noisy behind me. Yeah, it's your turn. Summon Hiyori and make her attack the opponent continuously. Hiyori will leave the fight when she gets any kind of attack judgment. So if she gets countered or attack judgment. So I'm assuming they could like use blue reverse and like break out of it. Attack judgment. Okay, interesting. I don't know if we need to slow this down. It seems pretty self-explanatory. So she will keep attacking. And I think after a certain bit of time, because you can see right here, he's kind of slumped over as he calls her out, but he does recover as she's still attacking. So I think if she keeps the attack going while he recovers, he's able to also combo off of this. I think we see that a little bit later in the trailer as well. All right, Spiritual Pressure move 2, Sakanade. This breaker technique unleashes a strike forward by releasing Sakanade. Though its range is narrow, it is unblockable and triggers a follow-up combo upon landing successfully. Hitting reinforces Hirako with Sakanade's enhanced state. Unblockable and triggers follow-up combo upon landing. Successfully hitting reinforces Hirako with Sakanade's enhanced state. So this is how you go into Sakanade's enhanced state, seems like. Which makes sense because it's just a move called Sakanade. So we have breakers in this game, and as they've explained in other sort of information, they kind of have like a rock, paper, scissors type move list here. Like, so breakers break blocks. Blocks block against like light attacks and things like that. And what was it that breaks breakers? I can't remember right now. I need to read up on all the information. There's been a lot of information that's come out since Jump Festa. But so breakers are just like a move that will break your opponent's block. So this goes into Sakanade enhanced state. So it follows up with an auto combo there. Let me watch this in a lower speed as well. I like that he spins it. So that's unblockable. But you do have to be very close to them. And then that, it says reinforces Shinji with Sakanade's enhanced state. And then what was it over here that had to deal with his enhanced state? Activate by pressing forward in signature move in Sakanade's enhanced state. So you can only do this in his enhanced. Okay, so that's not as much of a mix-up then, because you have to land this other ability first. Is there some kind of trigger or tell that I'm in the enhanced state, or is that just something that I have to know? Maybe I'm looking into that wrong, but there doesn't seem to be a big difference in visually, like if I'm in Sakanade's enhanced state or not.
No way.
No way. And we got his sick ass hollow mask.
Let's end this.
Such a cool hollow mask. Shinji's performance will be enhanced by hollowification. There's no significant difference in Shinji's actions, but their return will be bigger. And Shinji wins the mind game and will be easier to put pressure on the opponent. So they're just saying flat out that this is just a general buff. Okay, yeah, I will say that's kind of lame. That is kind of a letdown that he doesn't really get anything else in his hollowification. Because I mean, when you have access to you know, you'd feel like you'd be a lot more aggressive. He would have access to a cero or something like that, because he seems like a pretty close range character that plays mind games. It would be interesting if they gave him a ranged option like just a normal cero when he was in hollowification, but they straight up, I feel like this is the first time they've just so bluntly said like there's no significant difference in Shinji's actions. Okay, interesting. So yeah, right there, it looks like he's going to combo off of that spiritual pressure move right there. Which is also weird, because I was under the impression when you use a spiritual pressure move, you have that like slowdown where it kind of stops time, and then the spiritual pressure move happens. And this might just be something with his awakening, but right here, that doesn't happen. Like, Hiyori just comes out and he's ready to attack. You know, whereas we saw it in this time where he's not in hollow mask form, he like slumps over and he's not able to follow up here. So maybe that's what it means by like, you know, there's no significant changes. Like, he doesn't get different moves, but he's able to be more aggressive off of them. Like, what's the phrase here? Return will be bigger when Shinji wins the mind game and easier to put pressure on the opponent. So maybe one of the things that changes is being able to combo off of something like that, because he's definitely still attacking there in his hollow mask form. Okay, so I can see why people maybe see this as a letdown for the character. I just think maybe we need to take a step back and think about how annoying it would be to fight Shinji if he was able to so easily like physically change your controls, because I know that's what a lot of people assumed that he would do. I do think it plays to his character to like have you choose different options. I do like that. He definitely plays mind games, where that kind of works to Sakanade, because like he's playing tricks on you with your senses, like everything's reversed. you know, things like that. And it's like everything's not reversed in this, but he's still playing mind tricks on you, you know. I can see the connection, but I definitely think this is the most, like, I don't know, separate the character has been from the characterization in the game. But again, I think it's a worthy kind of trade-off because I don't want my controls to be just mixed up when I'm fighting Shinji. At least not easily. I wouldn't be opposed to that being like a spiritual pressure move that like takes all 150 spiritual pressure to, like, for a limited time mess up your opponent's controls. I wouldn't have been opposed to that. And we still don't know all of his moves. There could be something like that. But I can see where people are coming from, but it's not a crazy letdown for me. I will say Shinji's probably not a character that I will play myself. I like having some ranged options, but I do also like rushdown characters. So far out of the roster, I'm thinking of Gin and Yoruichi. And I'll have to go back and look at the characters that have been confirmed since. Like, I know Grimmjow is up there as well. But I like heavy hitters, like slow heavy hitters. I like rush down, and I like long range. So basically everything. And I like grapplers, but I haven't really seen a grappler in this game. So I like to have like pockets of characters, you know, like a main in each category. But Shinji, I don't think I would pick him over somebody like Gin, to be honest. But he is interesting. Again, I see where people might be a little bit let down, but I'd say as a trailer, I'd say a solid 7.2 out of 10. I don't know why I'm rating these now, but I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Let me know if you're excited for Shinji and this game in general. As I said in the last few videos, if we hit 300 subscribers by the release date of this game, March 21st of next year, I'll be giving away a copy of this game on whatever platform that you guys would like. So help me get to 300 subscribers and we'll get that giveaway going for you guys. But without further ado, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for watching. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.